Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1165 of FloWrestling Radio, live from Austin, Texas. I'm your host, Christian Piles. Happy Monday to all of you. Joined today, usual cast of characters. To the right, James Dean Rader, the pride of Nebraska Kearney. To the left, Mr. Andrew Spencer Spey, who's about to go on his yearly pilgrimage.
That's right.
To Rock City, USA.
Mm-hmm. Sacktown. Coming your way.
Bay Area.
Detroit Rock City?
You know, there's many rock cities out there. There's many cities that rock.
Sacramento will be the most rockinest next, or this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, starting Thursday.
And to the left, everyone's favorite side piece, John Kozak. The double flex is not as impactful when you have the hoodie on.
And when I'm really cold, too.
Right. Your arms look smaller.
Mm-hmm. They shrink
but
up.
That's just because the Nike sweatshirt you're wearing is so snuggly.
Yeah, it is. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, it's not for the vein, that sweatshirt. It's for its utility.
Mm-hmm. So much utility.
All right. Great show in store for you today. College wrestling is so freaking close. Maybe we'll touch on some world stuff as thing comes along. We'll talk about Vito Arujau maybe briefly, but from here on, it is going to be NCAA wrestling heavy from now till March, which is a crazy thing to think because it feels like we were just at the NCAA tournament talking about Wyatt Hendrickson beating Gable and all the other craziness that went down. But it's almost here. JD, where should we begin, sir?
I want to take a look at this kind of season. I'm going to start with national duels and what we know about it so far, when it is, who's wrestling, what we know about the brackets.
I'm very glad that you asked, JD. National duels, first off, they're November 15th and 16th. That's when they're actually happening in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Box Center. We call it BOK. I don't know if there's a right or wrong, but the Box Center, where they had NCAAs in 2023.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
It will be okay. Great place, great venue. And more pressing, we're going to have the bracket reveal show on October 7th, which is like a week from tomorrow. 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 Central. Myself, Shane Sparks is going to be here. David Bray, probably not blindfolded this time, but we are going to have another draw. We should just blindfold them just for fun. Be like, hey, sorry, you have to be blindfolded. But no, this is going to be great. We're going to have a live bracket reveal show where a couple things are going to happen. One, the top 4 seeds are going to be revealed. So we'll get to find out who those are. And then it's a random draw for every empty spot in the bracket. So we're going to have the ping pong machine. They're going to be pulling out names, and we don't know what the matchups are going to be in those first rounds. And as many good teams as Kozak has pulled up, there are going to be some amazing early round matchups with this.
So how are the top 4 seeds being decided?
There is a seeding committee, and they determine it.
Very good.
The top 4.
Very nice. And so then we will know the entire bracket the evening of October 7th.
Yes. You're going to know the bracket. You're going to know each team's path to potentially winning a title. There are also full backside for this tournament. So you're going to wrestle all the way out to 3rd place. And so, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't believe it's almost here.
Yeah, when Kozak had the bracket up, you can look at it like each day or each session are going to be 4 matches going on simultaneous, and they're all going to be great.
Yes.
Like, there are going to be no duds in the entire time. And so you're just going to wake up, start watching wrestling at 9 a.m., and it doesn't end until Sunday at 6 p.m. with the championship.
Man, it's going to be system overload for sure.
Yeah, and these seeds, or where you are in the bracket, that's going to go a long way to determining who wins this prize money, which is very substantial. $200K for first place. And
it's substantial.
Yes. Very substantial. Second place, 150. Third place is
also 150.
Also 150,
which I love.
Yeah. So get back in the wrestlebacks and get going.
For the seeds, is it all opinion based? Is there some rankings in there?
I think
are they establishing?
Yeah, I don't know if there's an exact criteria set, but I think you're looking at the current lineups, you're looking at the rankings, you're looking at what each team is this year, right? So like determining the field had a lot of last year built into it, but for this, you're seeding it based on the teams as you kind of expect them to be. So that's what's going to go into it. But they're not determined at this point, the seeds. So that'll be done over the next week.
Top spot's going to be interesting. Kind of gets it
For sure.
like it's not a set in stone.
Not
This team is getting the top spot.
Yeah, I think there's a couple. I mean, Iowa and Nebraska are going to be really good. Oklahoma State's really good. Ohio State's really, really good as far as a dual team is concerned. So, and then there's maybe some other teams on the outside that could maybe be considered for the top spot, but I think it's one of those 4 teams will be the 1 seed. But, it's you want to be seeded. Obviously, there's advantages there, but you could be the 1 seed and you could get, Minnesota in the first round. You could get a Lehigh or who knows, Virginia Tech. So it's it's gonna be fun right out the gate.
I like the factor of seeding the top 4, so you get your 4 big dogs kind of separated.
Yeah.
But then the chaos of unseeded after that, where literally round 1 you can get a great matchup.
I mean, it's the beauty of duels, and we could probably pull the thing off. The beauty of dual meets is the unpredictable nature. It's why duels are such an exciting way to determine a team winner, because the tournament is like we've talked about this ad nauseum, but a duel, one match, one upset can change the entire result. And so I think, I don't know, I know this is the first year of it, but I don't know if you change just seeding the top 4 next year. I kind of like that. You separate the big dogs, and then let's have some real heat in the early rounds, right? Let's not separate everything.
Yeah. I think it's far more interesting watching sporting events where you don't know the outcome to a level of certainty. So this unpredictability, I think, is a lot of fun.
Exactly. Like who could have possibly thought that the Mets wouldn't make the postseason?
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for the first reference of the Mets.
It was totally. No one could have predicted that, honestly.
When you were looking at the All-Star break and the odds of making the playoffs, you're like penciling the Metsies. They're doing it, and then another historic collapse. But that's just part of the fun.
I feel like you had to have set that up for me to do that, because I just wanted to get it out of the way. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like the looks in the office have been a mix of like kind of like glee, like, oh, I'm gonna rub it in, and then a little like sometimes I get like, yep, a little pity.
The real sports fans don't. I feel like you don't rub it in, because it's like, man, that freaking hurts.
Yeah.
If you're a real sports fan and fan of a team, it's like, it's painful.
Well, what kills me to continue on this horrible tangent.
Unless you were boastful, which I know you would never be.
I would, yeah. Next year though, when they come back, but they kind of sucked me back in. I was
when you thought you were out?
I was kind of out. I was like, all right, the Mets, whatever. That was I was a huge fan when I was little. Still got all the memorabilia, but I'll follow them, but not like watch every game. And then this year, they go out, they splurge on Soto. They seem like they have a competent team. I'm like, all right, you got me. I'm going to watch as many games as I can. And then this is what they do to me. So
What they do, but next year.
That's right.
You've always got next year. Okay. Sorry, but yes, unpredictable. And it's going to be a great 2 days of wrestling. But I can't wait for October 7th. I feel like that is going to give us so much to talk about from now till, the duels conclude.
Yeah.
It's really, this is going to be like the best November in wrestling ever. I mean, you've got the All-Stars starting the season, which I would kind of vote for that being the standing thing. Like the All-Star just starts the season.
Yes.
Right? It's traditionally like one of the least competed on weekends as is. The stakes, it's an exhibition. I feel like it lends itself to getting more people involved, and it's just like a great way to kick off the season, like jumpstart it, not with like a mismatched duel or an open, which can be tougher to cover and you don't know who's going to wrestle. It's like, no, start with the All-Star. And then 2 weeks later, you've got the collegiate duels, and there's some other amazing duels in the mix. I can't wait till we have the full like NCAA season schedule in front of us, because it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of all the schedules as they come out. And, of course, there's our article that we have links to all the schedules when they are released. But This will, when you have the field, when that seeding thing comes out, now we'll dissect every first round matchup, and you can kind of see how it might go.
Back to the bracket, one last thing. The other reason I like the randomness of the how they're drawing it is because there's full wrestlebacks. So you can't say, oh, I got a bad seed. It cost me this much money. Well, if you lose on the top side, you weren't going to win, by definition, and you're still alive for the second most amount of prize pools. So it's just the best.
There's also kind of not that much point in seeding after. Sure, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you get into like the double digits, they're all kind of toss-ups anyways. Like,
Seeding the 13.
just figure it out yourselves.
Yeah.
Mix it up, and
Mix it up.
and then the reveal show is going to actually have a little pizzazz to it because it'll be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's next? What's this matchup?
Yes. Incredible. Incredible.
The chat wants to know when we're going to get more info on All-Star
I think
matchups.
soon. I think most of the matchups are set. I think we'll be set to announce those. I wouldn't be surprised if we start announcing some of those this week. We obviously want to right now do that, but because you can watch the All-Star live on FloWrestling November 1st. But we don't have that yet, but I think it'll be coming soon. We do know it's at Rutgers, and that's a great thing. Rutgers is, Penn State was an amazing host the last 2 years, and now Rutgers, great energy from at Jersey Mike's Arena.
Yeah, it's a great place.
It'll be my first time at Jersey Mike's.
Really?
Really?
Oh, it's great. You didn't work here for the Final X year.
No.
You started just after that. And then
I'm calling on the Rutgers fans to tailgate for that event because they actually do some tailgating for Final X. They were out there.
it has a good parking lot for tailgating.
Yeah.
It's very conducive.
Hopefully the weather's decent and people really show up because it's like, hey, you hungry for folk style? This is it. We're serving it up, nice and early.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's gonna be a great start to the season. Of course, October is full of so much too for wrestling fans. You got Who's Number One on the 11th. I think I'm right on that.
Yes.
Then you've got Journeyman. You've got Super 32. There's a lot going on. RAF is somewhere in there. The 8th.
25th.
Okay, sorry.
Didn't it move? Did it move?
was
to
November
the
8th.
25th?
Oh, it was November 8th.
And they
Okay.
Pushed
That's
it
why
back.
I got confused. Yeah, the 25th. So yeah, October is great. It's folk style season. It's gonna be great.
October rules, November rules, whole seasons.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Then it's Christmas season.
Then it's Yuletide.
Yeah, love that.
Sounds like maybe we might get some Big Ten news tonight. Our boy,
Shane
Mr.
Sparks.
Sparks, teasing us.
Yeah, very.
Hit us with the tune in about news.
Yes. Yeah. We talked about that on the Thursday
Breaking
show.
news. There will soon be breaking news.
You're like, let me tweet that I know something you don't know. But he did say, I will say, he did say at least it's about Big Ten. Oh, and there you have it.
There it is.
Boom.
Oh, we have the news.
Nation's premier wrestling conference, allegedly.
Big Ten schedule.
Mark your calendars.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Okay, you got to click.
Gotta click
link.
again.
One more link. For
Okay, there it is.
Aha.
Okay, look at this.
Very easy.
They can't wait to
chart.
get this in a spreadsheet. Yeah.
Behind the tree right now, about to bounce.
Yes.
Yeah, glaring lack of cells.
Okay. Oh, Indiana. Okay, I see it. Hey, you know what we could pull in that's easier to read? Is
Hey.
the Iowa.
Okay.
Were you gonna say something?
No, you said hey.
Oh, hey.
I said hey.
Let's go in.
Just returning the hey.
Mhm. All right, let's find it. There it is.
So, Penn State, Iowa.
This is Iowa's schedule.
It's a couple. Oh, somewhat Hawkeye Muse. I think
He
is,
got this out of a garbage can
he found
after,
this
after a
in a-
practice.
I don't know where he found this, but it's all crumpled up. He's like, I'll send this out. So this is not. We're not breaking Iowa news, but this feels like this is probably their schedule. And so they get it started with Bellarmine, and then they go to national duels the 15th and 16th. Then Pitt at Iowa City, and then Ames for the Iowa State duel November 30th. That is going to be, oh boy, that's going to be another great one. Soldier Salute, as always. They got the Journeyman duels
That's the Uncivil War.
on Civil War. That's
That's
right.
live on Flow.
And then they start their Big Ten competition. They go Wisconsin, Penn State, both at Iowa. They go to Nebraska, January 23rd. Minnesota, that's going to be a good duel also. At Ohio State, man, that's quite a... They go Penn State, Nebraska, Minnesota, Ohio State. And they have the Arctic plunge in there. So they're going to get really chilly. But then you got Michigan State, Michigan, Purdue, and then at Oklahoma State. Yeah, I'm there.
That's a monster.
That's happening. I'm going to start booking travel for that bad boy. Then Big Ten's at Penn State. We knew that. Then NCAA's at Cleveland. Sweet.
That's a pretty monstrous schedule.
It's a good schedule.
Because they're hitting a lot of the big.
Well, oh, yeah. And then you throw in the collegiate duels.
Yeah. And Iowa State and Oklahoma State. I mean, there's just not much in the way of breaks.
Yeah. It's like everyone's like, oh, Iowa won't wrestle us. Or all the big programs, Penn State, Iowa, like a lot of them, they don't. A lot of teams want to wrestle them, but you look at these schedules, it's like, okay, well.
They have to have
you can't have only insanity. You're already in the Big Ten. You already have Iowa State and Oklahoma State on the schedule, basically locked in.
Duels.
Forever. And they added collegiate duels. It's like, I'm not adding, whatever name. There's a lot of tough teams. Missouri or Stanford or Lehigh or these schools, UNI, you kind of understand it.
Yeah. They wrestle a tough schedule.
Yes, they do.
And their starters will be at the Soldier Salute. So if you want to get your hands on them, you got to sign up.
Yeah.
You know where to find.
And you also have to be let into the tournament.
And
it's
not an open.
It's not as simple as show up to the Soldier Salute.
Aaron Bartlett
Midlands
in the chat just pointed out they could wrestle Nebraska, Ohio State, and Okie State twice.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That'd be wild.
Mm-hmm.
That is one aspect of the duel. I mean, I just don't think it's a bad thing to play a team, to wrestle a team twice. I said play because I was thinking about how basketball, like Duke and Carolina play each other twice a year. It's okay. I think there are some things you don't want to see twice a year, but I would.
Well, it's different. Especially in a standalone dual format, and then in your dual tournament. Like this is for the dual title, whereas do I want to see a home and away each year with Penn State and Iowa? I mean, kind of, but at the same time, I like that duel being for all the marbles of this standalone event.
Yeah, I would just like to pick and choose the ones I see twice a year. It'd be a lot easier.
you just want complete control over every team's schedule.
Yeah.
You're not asking too much.
No, not at all. I'll be fair.
Cyhawk, I like it being one every year for all the marbles. I know, okay, obviously would it be awesome to then watch them again in 2 months after they dueled the first time? Yes. Would I tune in? Yes. But there's something about this is
it is special.
This is for it. Every year you get automatically 12 months of bragging rights after this, no matter who wins.
I feel that.
Even though Iowa always wins it.
They have.
No matter who wins.
They have 10 years of
Hawkeyes.
bragging rights at this point.
That's more than that.
Has it been since 2007?
It's 14, 20.
20. I don't.
I'm not really
Was it the
exaggerating
2000?
there.
Was it the?
It's coming up on 20, I think.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kozak, research that for me.
Dude, it'll
I remember
What do you want me to research?
last time Iowa State won a
We
Cyhawk.
for sure wrote an article about it.
I know. I did 2 years ago.
Maybe
when-
2006. Might have been the year. Those are good Iowa State teams too. But Iowa was also winning national titles. Not in 2006 though.
I was
Alright,
just gonna have a shot this year.
Let's see how good ChatGPT is.
They got dude, they're not gonna know.
It says
It-
2004,
No,
1916.
I don't think so.
Dude, I think that's. Actually
I don't think it's 2004.
Okay, well,
I mean, it could be though.
there's no other way to know.
Where's
I
Sion?
think it is 2004. I wrote this. If you go back to the,
I'm gonna
I don't
call.
have an event page.
I'm gonna call
obviously.
Sion on the show. Y'all cover for me.
But if you go to their media,
He's not gonna know,
Pages.
but it's gonna be a funny answer.
the media pages for each team, you can see their team by team history.
I do like the idea of
I
fact
normally
checking.
find out.
Hey, I'm gonna put you on the show real quick, okay? Sion, you're on FRL. What is the? I'm not trolling you. I literally want to know what is the last year Iowa State beat Iowa in the dual meet? Do you know?
Do I know what is the last year?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, it's 2000.
Is it 2004? Is that possible?
No, it's 2005.
Okay.
Okay, well, 2005 season and 2004.
Yeah, it's 2004, 2005.
Okay. All right. It happened in 2005.
They won back-to-back years.
I should know. I was sitting on the bench, yeah,
You were filming it.
in Iowa City.
Dang. Okay, so it was literally that long ago. Holy cow. All right. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
See ya.
I actually have Kyle Klingman, I remember, sent me the VHS video of that duel
Wow.
2 years ago, and I got it. What's the word I'm looking for?
Digitally
Transition.
Digitized?
Digitized.
Transition.
That is something Kyle Klingman would do. Is like you just express an interest for something, and next thing you know, he's got an old VHS or some artifact from that thing.
That's a big Kyle Klingman move. So there are multiple people in this duel that weren't alive the last time.
All right, here's the
Whoa.
here's the complete.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
This is pretty wild to look at. So, this is from Iowa State. This is their complete duel history against Iowa.
A little lopsided.
So
Oh,
the red is a loss here. You see that?
Uh-huh.
So you got to go all the way back. 04, 05. They won 2 years in a row. 03, 04, 04, 05. But then before that,
What?
86, 87.
Oh my gosh.
They won 2 years in a row.
Wow.
So four times since 1980.
And that was the same year,
So we
Right.
talk, man.
because that was when they were doing home and away in 86, 87. So they won it.
They won the first one. They lost the second one.
So think about what we were saying before, talking about this exact topic. Just like how one little thing can change a result and how close dual meets can be. And think about Iowa State's been a quality program. The fact that they have not won since 2004-05 season is really insane. And then the fact that you got to go back to 86 for the next group of wins. It's kind of sort of
We've
unbelievable.
had
it's
so
like,
many close duels too. All like you could go through here and just
Right.
count the ones decided by one match.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's so many.
How are they going to do it?
The smart money is on no.
Yeah.
If history has told us anything. If you go back to like 60s, 70s,
Like
pre-Gable though,
Oh yeah, look at all that.
that's why if you look at the overall, it's not as lopsided as this.
Yeah. It doesn't actually reflect reality.
Well, you just don't care about your elders.
I love my elders.
Ooh.
It's kind of like what we were talking
16 and 70?
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I guess they just weren't wrestling back in like the.
It doesn't look like there was a lot of entries like in the pre-Gable era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't care about records. no facade with the Cyclones.
Holy smokes. This is the Iowa State website, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They care.
They're not trying to be boast. They're not trying.
Oh, yeah.
They're not trying to rig anything,
I like that. Classic.
right? Yeah. See, they're putting it out there. They're like, hey, this
They're leaning in.
I like how this has got like a whole like multi-sport dimension to it, and the wrestling is one of the more like
Oh, you're
interesting
talking about the
one.
Corn series?
yeah, and how they do it in all the sports. But this one is more meaningful. Like Virginia Tech and UVA have the Commonwealth Cup, but it's not quite as
Well, not quite as what?
as strong of a history and a
Oh, it's stronger.
bigger,
Oh, yeah.
bigger time.
Come on, son.
You got towns shutting down for that one.
Spade, do you have your earpiece in?
I do not.
Okay, Greg wants me to let you know just to move your mic down a little because we can't see your pretty face.
Okay,
There you go.
is that better?
Beautiful.
Awesome.
But it also goes back to kind of what we were talking about 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. It's probably before Worlds, but like there's always talk of, are the brands on the hot seat because they're not winning a national title every year? It's like, be careful what you wish for because
Yeah.
you're still ending up on average in what was it, like third place, second place, and
Yeah.
beating Iowa State every year, your in-state rival.
I mean, it just shows how high the standards are in Iowa City when you have Dan Gable as the benchmark. It's going to be tough to match that. And any other team, you're looking at how Iowa's done over the last 15, 20 years, and you go, this is amazing. This is a historic run that includes national championships. But it's still a high bar.
Suppose good problems to have, high standards. It's like Alabama football. Now, dude, we're so back. Before, give him a raise.
Sorry.
I wanted him fired 2 weeks ago. Now, give him
Now
a
he's
raise.
the man again.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm distracted. Our friend Tyler is getting smished right now by an imposter Mark Floriani.
Oh no.
You buy him a gift card?
No. Yeah.
Did he say, I saw what you did?
No, he's just like, yeah, it's just like a classic. Not the number I have.
He clicked it? It's also not
No.
the first time.
It's a text. It's a text. He said, Tyler's on to it. He's not getting tricked.
Okay.
Nobody tricked me.
Sounds like he wanted to click it, though, and then had to send you a
It's
screenshot.
not nothing to click. It's a text message. There's nothing to click. He's just, yeah. They're trying to pry Tyler's money.
I got a call a while back with an Indian accent claiming to be my boss.
Oh,
They-
really?
They had the right name, but I was like,
Many years
well,
ago.
It could have been Madhu.
it
He's
was,
kind of our boss.
he didn't say my name is Madhu.
Oh, well.
And my name is JR. He actually pronounced it right, though. I was like, that's impressive
Not bad. Scammer.
for how it's spelled. But I
Did you
was
say
like,
you needed to go get CVS gift cards and pay the electricity bill?
I didn't. I was busy. I didn't keep him on the line.
That's what one guy many years ago tried to get me on. And I literally got up and was like, all right, I guess I got to go to CVS and pay this electricity bill. And then as I was walking there, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you almost got got.
Yeah, this is before we had all the classes and the
Right.
extra help to warn us of such things.
All right.
Penn State posted their schedule, which we could have.
We could have deciphered through the
Well, let's look at it.
Big Ten.
There it is.
And they're
Collegiate
going to the
duels. They got Stanford and
Nebraska's their BJC duel.
oh, that'll be a good one.
Oh, so's Ohio State.
2 BJC duels.
So their home
Two
schedule
BJ
is
centers.
Rutgers, Nebraska, Indiana, Ohio State. Maybe it's sort of tough to tell. I guess yeah, that's it.
Right, if it's at
Lehigh and
BJC,
Oklahoma.
it's going to be
Stanford and North Dakota State for collegiate duels.
Nice. December 20th.
Stanford one. There'll be some good matchups.
That'll be a
in
really
that
good duel.
And the Black Knight Invitational. I think they're one of the few teams that are going to that hadn't released their schedule yet. So that'll be live on Flow. Oh wait, Oklahoma BJC. They got 3 BJC duels.
one. Do they normally do 3?
I thought it was just 1.
Oh. Sweet.
And Big Tens.
And
at
Big
the
Tens,
price
yeah.
range. So a lot of wrestling coming to the big arena.
I like them kicking off the season with
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's going to be scrappy.
Yeah, what's the best? What are some of the best matchups in that one?
Hippolito.
Ippolito,
Is that-
Zurban,
Who'd you say?
Zurban, or
Zurban's Iowa State.
sorry, Iowa State. Keller.
Keller, yeah.
I was thinking.
Maybe Keller goes 65.
Yeah, I think Hippolito was 57. Keller.
Keller gave Kasak a
5.
tough match at the
Mhm.
All-Star. I'm kind of forgetting.
Derek,
They have a like
Derek
they
Jordan
got
will be a good time to see him.
Tyler Wells
Mhm.
transferred.
I think he's redshirting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good schedule. All right, a lot of schedule talk. A little more schedule talk than I thought we were gonna have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost here.
Next topic.
Next topic, the topic that will never
Not be a topic.
not be a topic. Bo Bachelor update.
Ooh.
Bo Bachelor. Yeah. So
Where's he going?
he was in Virginia. It seems like they're down to 2. Seems like it's Virginia Tech or Nebraska. Now, I would never close the door on any program or anything happening in this.
Because the door literally was closed and then it reopened.
They reopen. Doors open. They shut. These things happen. So I think it's those 2 teams. I think it's one of those. He just went to Virginia Tech. I think Nebraska's coming to Johnstown for a home visit, and then I think they will know more on what they're doing. Are we going to know? I don't know. I don't know when we'll know. But it does seem like Melvin is very likely to go where Bo goes as well. So
I just think we should make an announcement that we will later have an announcement for where. But
consider
I'll
this.
make this announcement right now. At some point, we will know where Bo Bassett is going to school.
And it's going to be a big freaking deal. And so we'll see. I think you think about those 2 programs, they both have a really good pitch. There's a lot of good for both. They're different though, right? Because Nebraska, on the one hand, it's a Big Ten school. You figure that is
The nation's premier conference.
Yeah, you figured that is something for Bo, but also it's really, really far away from from Pennsylvania.
You do have Mr. Fast Twitch commenting on Bo's Instagram post there.
And that is a factor.
I need that collab.
He said we need the whole family.
We did the whole family.
Bring him.
They can live in Kearney, or drive to Lincoln, or Omaha, even closer.
I don't know, but Lincoln's off limits.
I'm just saying, if you don't want to live in Lincoln,
Yeah.
there's many great options in Nebraska.
Sure. But then, like, I feel like track record wise, Virginia Tech's maybe more. I posted, or Kozak posted, or we both posted, like, the NCAA finishes. I think they're pretty close. You know, Nebraska has a little more momentum off of what they did last year, but I would say sort of comparable in terms of success. Virginia Tech has proximity. They've got also good training partners there. So, yeah, I think it's nothing but great options for the Bassett family.
This is good. Go into your
Yeah, just
I was
check
trying to find
Twitter
your
account and you retweet the Mets.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Spay. Look at that.
Made it on the national broadcast in 2015, right before they blow the whole series.
Yeah, it looked like Spay knew it was coming.
Already blow it. The KC's leading 2-1.
Yeah, but look, they got the lead in the
You
game
knew.
in the 8th inning. But I knew, yeah,
Man, that is a knowing face.
yeah,
I knows
Great
what's
hair
in
in
that
that pic.
yeah. I was
You don't
wearing
have great hair now, but
wearing a hat.
catching the wind.
That's all hat hair. That's stiff as a
Wow.
board there.
Looks good.
That's a flex if that's.
If that's your hat hair, that's some people's best hair day.
Yeah, like I said.
Maybe the Mets weren't blessed, but my hair was that day.
Yeah.
All right. Other news over the weekend. Habib might be starting his own wrestling tournament, professional league thing.
This was the craziest way to announce it too. It was a long interview with a Russian wrestling media guy, and he's talking about like a pickup
Who is
game
completely
of soccer.
blackballed from all UW events.
Not all.
Well, he's supposed to be.
He was at U20s.
I know. He
He
sneaks
was at
in.
Worlds too.
Bro, he goes
was way
everywhere.
in.
He sneaks in. He is blackballed.
And just
I
starts
promise
interviewing.
you he's blackballed, but he just sneaks in. They're like,
I respect that.
no.
Big J.
No, he's not a Big J. This dude, I don't even know if I can say. He started doing interviews in the doping control room.
That is not good.
That is so not good.
Yeah, he doesn't
just-
wait
he
for the
just
mix
does whatever he
zone. He
wants.
doesn't wait.
Lunatic. But he's getting the content.
Track down could be at a
He-
pickup soccer game.
He gets us a lot of content.
He's the one who interviewed Spencer.
I know.
He found him,
Yeah, he found.
captured him.
Captured it.
Yeah,
That's what he'll do. He'll just like
he just goes up to you and
go
starts
up to you,
interviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, different guy. But anyway,
But anyway, Habib's in the middle of a soccer game and then has to do this interview with him.
yes. But he's talking about I don't know how many weights he's thinking about doing, but 97.
He said all weights.
oh really?
All Olympic weights.
Well, this is not. There's no way. But
Actually, no, he said 61. So who knows?
so at 97, you know, Sajalayev, Snyder, Tazudinov, and Ezerpira would sound like the ones he wants to get. November 20th and 21st are the dates that he put in Abu Dhabi. He said they've already got the arena and everything figured out. So, I mean, this could happen. We'll see.
I mean, I don't know about everybody being there. And Snyder just pulled out of RAF with a knee injury, so
Would not
who knows?
think.
Yeah, then he would go and do this, what was scheduled to be a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
But Habib seems to do everything he says he's going to do, so there is something probably going to happen at least, I would think.
Yeah. It would be cool. I mean, there's not that many matches out of Worlds. I'm like, oh, I really want to see that. Like Ono Ugoyev, I'm not like, please. And I don't think that's realistic to think that would
I
happen.
wouldn't think so
Given
either, given that
Masa is at
yeah.
Penn State now.
Maybe Higuchi.
Yeah, maybe you get
Throw him
Higuchi
in
in
there.
there. Higuchi Ugoyev. Did they wrestle in 23? No, Higuchi made the finals. Higuchi was opposite all the chaos.
Well,
Stefan went through Higuchi
Abakara.
and Abakarov.
mhm.
And Miocic were all the same.
We went through a Guyev Abakarov, and then Abakarov beat a Guyev.
Yes,
and
but
then-
I'm just saying that Higuchi was away from all of that nonsense. So yeah, I'd like to see that match. But who else?
Yeah, I mean, Mazanov, you got to presume is not ready to go
Right.
right now.
How about that Bulgarian statement from the
Oh,
federation?
from their own
Right.
federation.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
someone said it read like no politics, but it read like a Donald Trump Truth Social post. It kind of did.
It was very ranty.
Just the way he was like kind of the way he was insulting people and calling them like whiners or whatever. It was very
Use the
funny. to me.
hands.
Well, and it was also like, and this will prove that we have the best plan, and it will be only Bulgarians winning now from
Yeah.
now on, and we will show exactly how tough we are in all the weights.
Yes.
We'll see.
This one?
Yeah, in the random quotation marks. No matter how much the ridiculous crying of, quote, our friends continues, who have difficulty accepting the rise of Bulgarian wrestling. We're all having difficulty accepting that, but it's the difficulties for different reasons. The future is clear. The prize winners on the honorary ladder will bear the Bulgarian names and will be led by the Bulgarian coaches.
There you go.
So,
But then in the same paragraph, they're talking about Ahmed Magameyev, who is a naturalized competitor. So I don't know what counts for Bulgarian or not.
yeah, I
You
don't
have
know
to
what
be naturalized. 'Cause he's a
Oh,
transfer.
It sounds like they want you living and training and being coached by Bulgarians.
Yeah.
which I understand that. Everyone knows. Yeah.
stance.
I'm not saying this would have been my necessary approach, but I certainly wouldn't be predicting the rise of Bulgarian wrestling.
Yeah, that's bold.
That is bold.
Good
They
luck.
got a ways to go if they're doing it with Bulgarians
Good luck.
in freestyle.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, I took us off that.
No, you're good.
Oh, we were talking about Khabib. Yeah, so I hope it happens. That would be cool. Although
More great wrestling
we had
matches.
it in an insane hour because Abu Dhabi's like GMT +3, so it's like 8 hours for us.
We're not gonna have to wait
November
too long.
20, that would be collegiate duels.
Oh yeah, no,
Weekend.
no, it wouldn't.
That's December 20.
Yeah, but I agreed with you immediately. I was like, yes, it is.
Okay. Other news over the weekend or yesterday, last night, early this morning. Vito having
Yeah.
surgery. Apparently had multiple herniated discs
In his
in his neck, which sounds not great.
For real. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's after seeing how Vito was able to wrestle from the basically worlds on after he had a great 23 worlds, he won, and then that next season he loses to Crookham twice. He almost lost to Conway. Like he just didn't look like the guy that just beat Aviscazzi. And so it's kind of obvious from that point on like, pretty good, not the same, quite what we saw, what's injury, what's not. And then when he won NCAAs, you're like, oh, okay, maybe I think he just got like ridiculously tough there. But I'm glad he's getting it. I hope he could be back next year. I don't know how a neck surgery, it sounds like something that could keep you off for quite a while. And we were already doing the calendar. Like, could he be back by World Team Trials, which we think he qualifies for by being everything that Vito Arujau is? So, I don't know. Hopefully we see him back. But this seems like the right necessary steps for him to.
Next year's procedures aren't technically released yet, correct?
Right. But I don't. After the performance that Team USA just had, I don't see them changing them.
No.
They
haven't really changed.
maybe a tweak. No, it's been since 2018
Yeah.
since they last changed them.
So
All right. This is what ChatGPT says. If you're having a spinal fusion surgery, 6 to 12 months for full bone healing and fusion. But if it's a lesser procedure, then it could be like 6 to 12 weeks.
But it's a 6 to 12. It could be 6 to 12 years.
Yeah.
6 to 12 weeks.
Yeah.
6 to 12 months. I hope it's on the shorter side, but I hope he doesn't rush back either.
I think that's what we saw.
He just kept trying.
Yeah, I guess, he didn't go through surgery, but it was like, he said in his video, like, I tried physical therapy, I tried rest. It's time for a more drastic measure.
And then he had hand surgery, which I guess was not related at all. But he said he would get numbness in his both arms. I think
Not great.
the video
Not
said.
great.
Yep. So that's not good.
Let's drop some prayer hands in the chat for
And literal ones.
Yes.
Literal prayers for Vito's
a
health.
quick recovery.
Heal up.
other announcements over the weekend, or I guess maybe this was late last week, but Gable Steveson is returning to the ring via a dirty boxing match.
Dirty boxing. I don't know much about it.
I had to look it up. So it's like boxing, but you can use elbows. And if your opponent goes to the ground, you can continue to punch them or
It's
elbow
not,
them.
yeah. It's not as,
But you can't take them down with a takedown.
but now if you get knocked to the ground, it's
Yes.
more punishment is
So
coming.
I think that's where it that's where it has sudden.
And John Jones says he's going to be Gable's coach, which on the MMA side seems like a really good idea.
I feel like we don't need another rule set. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of MMA/boxing anyway, so whatever. But it just seems like no one was asking for this third rule set in between.
Is it new though? I don't know that it's new.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't know why. Well, maybe it's contracts and stuff.
But
it's
why
like,
is he doing this instead
just
of
stay doing
another
MMA?
LFA MMA fight?
Right. That's where I'm like
I'm sure it was
confused.
He'll
a
work on those
contract
hands.
thing and a payday thing.
Yeah. He's
It
taking
looks
on.
like Roy Big Country Nelson.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Or who was the Oklahoma State heavyweight a
Oh
couple
my-
years ago?
Yes.
What was his name that had the mullet?
Not Bear Hughes. What was his name? Golly, I forget.
Which heavyweight?
The Oklahoma State one that had the mullet. Literally like 3
Derek
years
White?
ago.
No.
No. After Derek. By 6 years. Why am I blanking on this? It was not long ago.
I can't remember.
But you know who I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think he was like a spot starter, maybe started 1 year, but definitely got into a decent amount of duels. Pull up the roster from
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
get it.
3 years ago.
Yeah. We got to figure this
We
out.
gotta get it. All right. Let's see. 2022. You feel good about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Heavyweight.
Austin Harris.
That sounds
Might have been
right.
him.
I need to see a picture. I need
Also a good name for an Oklahoma State wrestler.
I need to see
Marsden.
Hmm.
This is important.
a roster picture.
A roster. I got his Instagram. I'm not seeing any mullet.
Maybe
I don't think he would abandon it quickly.
maybe it wasn't Harris. This guy.
I
seemed
know
like
it
a
if I
life-
saw his
This
face.
guy seemed like a lifetime guy,
Yeah.
lifetime mullet guy.
It's a lifestyle.
That's
Oh, give me a break. Never.
that's 2017 though.
Still.
it was not-
No,
no.
it's not him.
All right. What year do you want? 22, 23?
Wait, was that all the heavies?
No.
Can you sort by weight?
You have to be able to sort by weight.
Connor Doucette, Hayden Simpson.
No.
No.
Connor Doucette,
No.
Hayden Simpson.
All right. You know what? This is our homework. We owe it to you for
It wasn't
Thursday.
Doucette, was it?
Hey, commercial time. Our buddy Ben Askren will be on the show Thursday. 30 minutes.
Boom.
You guys have been asking. It's going to happen. Really looking forward to it. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin Harris did kind of
No.
change quite a bit.
He got a mustache. It's not him.
I don't think it is either. It was
wasn't
not.
it wasn't
was not way back
Serber?
in 2019.
It wasn't Serber. He kind of had the.
Maybe I am.
He
thinking about
did.
Serber.
No, Serber did not have a mullet.
Are you sure?
He did not.
You wrestled heavyweight.
It was a dark brown haired guy. Luke
Yes.
Serber doesn't have dark brown hair.
Look at this though.
No.
No,
I'm telling you, it was.
No, it was not this.
That guy does kind of look like the guy that Gable's fighting.
He kinda
No,
does,
wait
though.
till you see the guy. Once JD and I figure out this dude,
All right.
We're gonna have some homework to do, but we're gonna have to do it
it's gonna drive me crazy.
after the show. Spay, before we spin the wheel,
Yeah. I want to tell everybody about Next Gen Wrestling, and we have a QR code that's going to pop up on the screen. Our wonderful producers, Greg, is going to get that up there, and you should know that the future of wrestling is here. Scan that QR code on the screen and learn more about the all-new FloWrestling. Watch the live stream while browsing brackets on our new mobile app and get unlimited free notifications, free, gratis.
Free 99.
Costs you nothing. Check out the new athlete profiles as well. So much more. The engineers and the programmers have been doing really cool stuff, and we've been testing it out, and now you can test it out too. So check it out. The new FloWrestling. Better than ever.
all right, should we spin that wheel?
Hayden Simpson. Pull this guy up. He ain't gonna be in Tony Rotundo's thing. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
Look at this bad boy.
That's him. Yes, that's him.
He was on the roster last year.
Well, fine.
Oh wow.
Okay, there
This
we go.
guy.
Yeah.
That is a
Shout out to Hayden.
This guy's
Simpson.
serious.
curl in the back.
Not that life. You can go to his Instagram.
I don't know what that's gonna show me though.
I think it's gonna show you his full form.
All right, let's see.
What a beast!
Oh yeah.
Look at that! Look at that!
That's Steez right there.
That is Oklahoma
What does
State
Steez
wrestling.
mean? I saw this in Instagram comments.
Steez.
Is it like Riz?
It's a little bit like Riz.
Yeah.
It's like style, but
Riz
with
adjacent?
ease.
Okay. Yeah, that is Steez. He's Steezing like crazy. All right, sweet. Glad we figured that out.
Our long national nightmare is over.
Yeah, that was tough. But we knew he was real. Okay.
All right, Kozak, you ready to spin the wheel?
Ooh, I forgot about the
Blindfold
wheel
him.
spin.
Gotta warm my hands up.
Yeah, and Greg's moving the thing.
Okay.
Well, slightly. There it is.
And then
Yeah.
Ooh,
Look at that.
just the wheel. I like this. I could be doing anything. Ready? Set.
Spin that. All right, what are we getting? Ooh, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Buckeyes.
Okay.
Okay,
There we go.
clapping for the Bucks. Okay. All right, how am I gonna do this?
Run through
Yeah.
roster.
Let's pull up their.
Quick.
Yep, pull that
We'll
up.
do their floor, their ceiling, and where we think they're gonna.
Their
finish.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And they're rompus.
Yes. This is gonna Ohio State, very, very good team. Top to bottom. They got some good transfers. Ethan Styles, looted.
Ooh, looted. Yeah.
Almost wore my looted shirt today, but I thought, you know what? Not. I mean,
Is
that's
it an Oregon State
that's the-
looted shirt?
no. It just says looted.
It just says looted,
it's-
no
it is-
orange on it?
Yeah, I feel the lack of Oregon State colors made me think he was plotting this move. But no, I don't know that for sure. But they got looted. They got Dylan Fish back in as well.
Here you go. You gotta get those shorts.
You can get these looted shorts. While we're doing
I'd say looted no less than 100 times.
yes. I think he was doing a sale not that long ago, but these sales come and go. Hey, if you want something that's free, you can my son Caleb, he started a YouTube channel called NFL_Dubs, DUBZ27.
Hey,
He
no
wa-
free pub. He's got to kick back to.
Oh, believe me. I told him, I explained this is quite a he's made like 50 videos in like the last like 4 days.
Dang, content machine.
Oh, machine. And if it's if you like NFL or college football, you're going to like
Is it like commentary highlights?
nope, it's just highlights. It's only shorts.
Caleb's House of Highlights.
Yeah, that's all it is. He just screen records highlights and puts music on it and stuff. But some of it's funny. He has like some fantasy stuff. So yeah, NFL_Dubs, DUBZ27.
Sounds like free dubs to me.
Free dubs. This is free. It's way cheaper than any looted merch. All right, back to Ohio State. So they have a situation here at 33, and I told you about a year ago. I don't know what they're going to do with the Davino Bouzakis situation, but I said one thing that could happen is maybe Bouzakis tries 25. I don't know that that's going to happen, but that's something as we talk about their lineup. And you don't want someone as good as Nick Bouzakis or Ben Davino on the bench. If one of them could go down, that would improve your team because they're not going up because Jesse Mendez exists. Now, when I talked to Tom Ryan this summer, it was more or less like, hey, they're going to battle it out, but at 33, and maybe they will, but just something to consider, 25.
Hey, I think you were wrong about the Oklahoma State heavyweight.
Oh, yeah?
Bear Hughes.
I said Bear Hughes. That was my first guess. Did they just spawn more? Maybe it was him. It was Bear Hughes. It was Bear Hughes. That was my first guess.
I remember thinking he also had a very that name
That
fits.
Oklahoma, yeah. That was thank you to the chat for that.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
that
God
was
we got
all.
a new one though.
That reveal from CP, you were like stunned and shocked and amazed all at once.
Yes.
Yeah, not a wrestler in the chat. He provided us that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bear Hughes.
What was the Bear Hughes era? When did it end?
I
Some
mean,
say never.
I think it was, let's see, that was 2019, 2020.
Well, New Boy is carrying on the legacy. that Bear
Stillwater
Hughes
just stays
built.
producing these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020, it
Coweta,
looks like.
Oklahoma.
Kawada.
Nice.
That's Coweta mullet right
This is
there.
a really good Ohio State preview, too.
I think it was worth
the
it.
We had to.
It was worth it.
It was
yeah.
Bear Hughes.
Yeah.
I think that was the first name I said. Okay. All right.
All right.
Back to the Bucks.
Really
So
solid.
25, they have Crone there. They have Vinny Kilkiri there. They have maybe one of the 33s there. I feel like Davino is locked for 33.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Bouzakis unseating him. And I think Davino, that's a guy who could be wrestling in the semis. That's a guy who could be a Saturday nighter type of wrestler.
Yeah.
I think he's that good. And 33 is going to be, I mean, you got Crookham, you got probably Blaze. Oh, you got Drake Ayala and Bird, the
Bird.
returning
Reigning.
national finals. But if
I mean,
you're
Big
looking,
Tens alone at 133 is gonna be nuts.
yeah, you got to get excited about it. And I just think Davino's that kind of a guy. The big thing for him, and Tom and I talked about this, is like if he's firing, he's going to be really hard to beat. And he can be more of a positional control guy. If he's that, then the variance can be, different, outside the podium.
It's got to be fire guy.
Got to be fire guy. So yeah, it's a good start to their lineup. And then 41, they got a pretty good guy there too, Jesse Mendez, 2-time champ. And he's likely to win again. No question who they're going to have there. Or 49 with Styles. They've got some depth with Maddox Shaw there, who's listed as a red shirt, but you got the 5-match rule. But Maddox could fill in very well if something happens to Ethan for an injury or whatever. And then 57, Brandon Cannon is someone who I think is really going to be he came on at the end of last year.
Yes, you did.
He was not the starter for much of the year, and then he came on, and he's really good. I think he's be even better this year. I think he places. And really, man,
He was round of 12 last year.
yeah, dude, he
And
had that
what was his crazy?
Fish. Caleb
Yes.
Fish. They challenged him out of like 4
Yes.
near fall or something crazy. Like he had like all these points, and then they Tom Ryan challenged it, and he talked about this candidly. Like I blew it. They took points away from him that he had already earned, and Tom was challenging for more. And I didn't agree with the call really, but they did it. And then I forget who he lost to on the
Zerbin. Lost to Zerbin and Fish.
got zerbed up. So yeah, that was tough. But no, look for a good year for Cannon next year. And then 65, there's a lot of battles at Ohio State because you've got Ethan Burden as well as Patty Gallagher at 65, 2 really quality guys. Maybe I favor Patty, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who to go with there.
Doesn't Ohio State usually broadcast somehow their
Yeah.
wrestle-offs? They make that an event. So
From the Cavelli.
Yeah. So I like that. Would like to see that. And then Carson, Fishback are pretty well locked at 74, 84. And then 97, you've got Geog, Shoemate, Rogotsky, all kind of battling. Like Rogotsky's like getting really big. And so they have 3 guys. And the crazy thing is I feel like they're all like sort of a similar.
Close.
They're very different wrestlers.
But kind of, you feel like they're all going to end up at about the same
Yeah.
place.
Rogotsky's crazy with all his weird reversal stuff. Shoemate's kind of crazy too. Geog hasn't been healthy. He was someone they were super excited about, and then he's not really been able to put it all together.
My kind of big question for Ohio State this year is, what Nick Feldman are we going to get?
For real.
Are we going to get the Feldman after 2 years ago we thought was going to make a jump, really become almost a national title contender? Or the Feldman we saw last year where it was kind of like, what the heck is going on? Like, he actually kind of showed a little bit of regression, I thought. Last year.
Results did.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they did. He beat Davison his freshman year. He was right there with
Greg.
And then talking with Nick in that interview, the Godali loss like really had a huge impact, like really messed with him. Losing to him at the All-Star like made him like second guess, and he got really who got way more conservative. So now he's like, he's training to be a guy that's just constantly on the attack.
Another fire guy.
Yeah, he's going to be a fire guy. And I think that's what we see. And I think we see a step forward for Feldman this year. And maybe he reemerges as a guy that can
That'd be great.
That'd be fun because he is a fun guy to watch. He still can hit some insane stuff, but yeah, I mean him being 0 for Keeter, I think 0-3. Like that, I just did not expect that. And even though Ben's great, that's just not something I anticipated. So, step forward for Nick Feldman would be huge, and for the aspirations for Ohio State, they're a team that can, I think, reasonably contend for a trophy.
Is this a second place team?
I feel like there's one team, and then there's a bunch of, I think, really comparable squads. And I think Nebraska, Iowa, Iowa State, Ohio State are all, and Oklahoma State maybe, all in a similar state, similar standing.
I agree. Who's going to perform best
Yeah.
And
March
you just don't
19
know.
through 22 or whatever?
They all have stacked lineups, and it's like, yeah, like who on that day, who's going to step up? They all.
Last year it was Nebraska.
Yes.
Who's going to have the tournament?
Can they do it again? Right? And who has the most sure things? Like Nebraska's got.
Feels like Nebraska has the most.
I agree
Sure
with that.
things.
That's what I was gonna say. They have AJ, they have Brock Hardy,
Intro.
and Trail Taylor, and then also
Minto.
like Minto. You feel like it's
Yeah.
for that to be for Chris Minto to be like your fourth most sure thing. Like that's a pretty good team.
I'm a little worried about Minto weight this year.
I think he's going 74.
74.
Okay, never mind.
I couldn't believe he made 65 once after walking by him in the hall.
He's so huge.
He's so big.
I also feel like Nebraska has guys that could overperform. Like looking at Chance Lamer, not ranked right now to All-American.
He's not ranked.
To All-American.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
LJ Araujo, I think he's really good. I think he could score points at NCAAs if he's 165. And then even like Cal Lordson upside at 125.
If he's their guy,
If he's their guy.
like Kohler.
Or Kohler. But yeah, it feels like Nebraska is the most sure team coming in, just with how many returning All-Americans they have.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they have a champ and a finalist, and well they have two champs technically.
With AJ.
Finalists with AJ.
Yeah, 7 All-Americans, I think, returning.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Yeah.
but it's all like
Yeah, but if
it's right there on a race.
Van D could easily go
Round of 12, yeah.
16.
If McDaniel, Allred, Van D
Mm-hmm.
are all like, ooh.
They're not for sure returning.
Antrell,
back
you
on podium
can't
guy.
say is not a very high placer this year, but like going into the tournament, like
Nobody was picking him to win.
no, dude, it was 57 was like the deepest weight class. You're like maybe Antrell could be a guy that I'd like to go back and look at all our previews and see where we were putting Antrell to finish.
I'm sure for me it was like 5 through round of
We
12.
weren't going to put him beating Meyer Shapiro in the semi.
No.
What was he seeded? Because he got
Got stomped by Kasak.
lost bad to Kasak. Did he get third?
Let's see.
I can't recall if he wrestled back for third at Big Tens.
Or did Blazed? He split with Downey during the regular season
Right.
too, and dual.
Right, Downey DNP'd last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like those were absolute wars with Ryder Downey. Like he's right there. So
Antro was the 3 seed.
he was a 3
Because
seed.
he beat Blaze last. Blaze beat him in the duel, and then he beat him at NCAA or at Big Tens. Am I remembering that
He
correctly?
beat Conway, then he beat Jude Swisher, then he beat Bianchi close. 4-3 with Bianchi. Right? And because Bianchi beat Downey. That was the upset there. Interesting. So yeah. Anyways.
I also feel like this Ohio State team doesn't have a super low floor. Like I feel like,
It has a high floor.
or excuse me, yes.
It has a high floor. That's
Yeah,
what you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just with kind of like the big, like Jesse Mendez, pencil him in
Mm-hmm.
to the finals,
Yeah.
basically. Davino, even though I know freshman, it's like 33 is deep though, but like, you feel really good about him.
A little less deep. I mean, Ragusin we think's going up, and Romney's going up. But yeah, it's still deep.
And I think helping that floor too is it's like, injuries are a part of every season, but they have enough depth where, guys can step up that are not starting the year.
Yeah.
If they need them, and that
True.
and all be in the hunt for a podium.
Yeah,
They're a really good dual team.
super good dual team. Like they're a team they could win the collegiate duels
Mm-hmm.
or the national duels invitational.
I think you picked Antrell Taylor to place 4th.
I did.
I think so.
Yeah. And he's seated 3rd, so I had him give him 4th. Yeah.
Do we have their schedule? Have they released Thursday? I mean, we could
Nebraska?
decipher it. No, Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
We could decipher it through the Big Ten grid.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
They always duel. Well, we know they have collegiate duels, and we know they always duel Virginia Tech.
Here's their
First, and then
November.
CKLV normally.
here's their Big Ten schedule.
OSU. So yeah, Indiana at Minnesota, at Nebraska, Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa at home, at Penn State, at Maryland.
So tough stretch there when they go Minnesota, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa, PSU.
Yeah,
And then of course they will fear the Terps when they go to Maryland.
they must. You don't go there and not fear the Terps.
Testudo's everywhere.
What?
Testudo.
Is that the name of the?
That's the mascot. Yeah.
Okay.
Testudo the turtle. What do you think I said?
Well, no, I thought you said Testudo. I just don't know what that.
Oh, okay.
I've never even known that to be a name for a thing.
I think it just means like turtle in Latin or something.
Oh, okay. Aren't
What a
you
lame name.
so learned?
Watch what you say about that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
dude.
just relax, dude.
All right. Let's get to questions. Before we do,
Oh yeah.
you want to tell the people about our friends at Nike Wrestling?
Yeah, I'd love to. I got no ad read this time, but that doesn't matter because you just go to athleteps.com.
You versus the URL is my favorite.
Yeah, just keep Googling till you get to Nike Wrestling.
athleteps.com.
Yeah.
Nailed it this time.
Well, he said AP.
Oh,
But,
never mind.
but if you go to AP Wrestling, maybe that something will come up too.
Who knows? Yeah.
athleteps.com. But the new Nike Inflict 4s, that's what we got out on the table and around here. Next gen wrestling on FloWrestling. Well, next gen footwear with our friends with Nike Wrestling.
Yes.
And you could also get the Tawas, which
You like the Tawas.
yeah, well, because
Yes, I'm talking about the Tawas.
Zahid Valencia won a
Look at him.
national
They're
or a
sweet,
world
too.
championship,
Sweet.
smoked the whole field. No one scored a point on them, and I think the shoes were maybe 20% responsible for that run.
20%. Oh, it's 15% luck, 20% skill,
Yeah.
20% Tawas.
20% Tawas, exactly.
Power of will. That's how the song goes. All right, sweet.
Again, I would say, but I like these Penn State colored Nike Inflicts.
Penn State JD.
Hey, Penn State Wrestling's going to really have to carry the torch for Penn State athletics after this week.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is
Tough
just,
L. Dude, that was kind of one of the worst ways to lose because like they snatched momentum all the way back and it felt like, all right, they're for sure winning now. Oregon State was up 2 touchdowns. They blew it. They're at Penn State. And then they lost.
Dude, at this point, I kind of feel bad for Penn State football fans. If you're just kind of a Penn State but also a wrestling fan,
I don't know, man. They have a really good program. Like they're always in the mix. It does feel like
no, they just lose every big game. James Franklin is now 4-21 against top 10 opponents,
okay.
4 wins. not every
and
game.
he's 1-18 against top 10 Big Ten opponents.
That's rough.
1-18.
Well, the good news for these Penn State fans is you don't have to look far to go find a dominant
Yeah,
team.
just watch the wrestling team.
right there on campus.
Yeah,
Even their volleyball program stinks this year.
it does.
Yeah, not like stinks, but for them,
You're a volleyball household, right?
yeah.
With Colleen.
Wife's big volleyball.
She's from Nebraska. Nebraska's really good at
Nebraska number 1.
They've been
Actually,
number 1.
Nebraska Penn State is Friday. This Friday.
Volleyball.
Yeah, but I think Penn State's like 500 this year so far.
Mm.
But they did win it last year. That's the MO on Nebraska volleyball the past couple years. Really good during the regular season, and then choke come tournament time.
Wow.
Mm.
Learn a lot about volleyball.
So
Good stuff. What's this?
This is the volleyball rankings.
Ooh, Penn State nowhere to be found. So it's fine, Penn State.
Penn State,
Watch
they're
wrestling.
Num 15.
15th,
But look at that.
edging out Creighton.
Oh, Creighton's
Isn't
on
that
their
in
heels, though.
Omaha?
that's Omaha. Nebraska's big volleyball state as a whole.
That's so random to me.
And
The-
how are
the
they?
Nebraska Kearney program is also very good.
Really?
How is the?
Is that why you like volleyball?
Not really. I'm kind of on volleyball, but
Oh.
my wife is a very
You're in
big
a
volley-
league. Oh, that's why you're in
Oh.
the league.
My wife is I like playing sand volleyball.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like I like playing handball. I don't necessarily watch it.
Tight.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I do
What's
watch volleyball occasionally?
what's the furniture stores like in Nebraska?
Dude, you know about Nebraska Furniture Mart.
What are y'all talking about?
I'm thinking of the team that was right there with Penn State, Creighton Barrel.
Stop. All right,
Like
move
Cracker
on.
Barrel?
That's such a bad joke.
Crate and Barrel right there.
Whoa, look at that.
What is this?
Nebraska Furniture Mart?
Why are we talking about
We have a store in Dallas.
Yeah, Texas.
All right, let's go to questions.
Okay, questions.
I'm telling you, the best furniture store.
Okay. All righty. This first one, McGeorge44 says, can JD set some betting lines on the RAF 02 lineup? Degenerates need some love too.
All right.
Man, if you end up betting on Caden Henschel versus Muggsy Bulljung, I'm going to give you the number right now.
Well, we also have
Actually, you should bet on that. Caden
Caden's
smoked
gonna
him last
kill
Well,
night. Actually,
you're not going to get good odds because we've seen that before.
but they may not know that.
Or Eden said he's going to surf on him.
Oh,
I mean, he beat him really bad last time.
You know what that means?
you'd have to put
He's going to stand on top of his back while he's in parterre.
Man, you have to fight someone if that happens.
yeah,
and you're going Musakaya versus Aoyagi.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
You can
Yeah,
do that,
Then you only
JD?
give up a caution on one. So
Will you set? I mean, so Tomasello versus RBY, that's one of them.
Yes.
Right?
That's one.
Jake
Varner.
Varner versus
beat
Pat Downey.
It's definitely
They've been
another
asking for
one.
this one for years.
Snyder versus now Moldova.
No.
No,
it's
Mason Paris.
Or
Mason
excuse me, Mason
Moldova.
Paris, because it was supposed to be Mason.
That dude hasn't wrestled in like 4 years.
Yeah, that's not going to go well for him.
Well, you get to see Mason wrestle, I guess.
Any belts on the line?
The Tomasello
Tomasello,
RBY one.
RBY one.
Well, I don't think they've announced the full card yet either.
Yeah.
No, it's just a couple matches.
Degenerates will have to wait.
Maybe I can feed you degenerates once we get closer.
Yeah.
We still have a couple weeks.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to make it worth his while, you know.
Degen's getting antsy though.
Okay. All right. The meat market asks, do you think Hiley will have
Glad we got to the meat market
you
next.
think Hiley will have more international success than Brooks when it's all said and done?
Ooh, I don't know, man, dude. This suspension. So it sounds like November. Aaron's gonna get like some actual clarity on how long his suspension is. For whatever reason, the Brooks camp decides to leak out all of what's happening in the process before it's like official. So I don't necessarily understand that, but or I don't know who's leaking it out. But anyways, the 3-year thing, maybe that'll be the case, maybe it won't. But that's not known for sure that he's getting a 3-year suspension. I think a 3-year suspension would be something where he looks at like, do I start fighting? Do I transition to a different thing?
Now, is that was that on his mind before this or otherwise? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I can just see that.
yeah, dude,
I know that that's something that he will consider if he's out 3 years.
3 years and what is generally your wrestling prime.
For sure, it's his.
Like, and also, how do you seriously train for like those 3 years without a goal or being able to compete in the meantime? Like, obviously, you can stay okay by just being in the room every day, but there's a difference.
Here's my question, John. You'll probably know, maybe you guys will, but like when if you have an USADA suspension, can you do? You can't do anything, right?
I don't even think you can be. Can you be in the room? I don't even think you can be in an RTC.
It depends on your role within the RTC.
Okay.
I think he can still train, but
Okay.
but like, can he do RAF? Could he do
that
a?
would be a RAF. That would be a RAF thing if they use.
Well, I don't know if it's a RAF. I don't think it's a RAF thing. It's a USADA thing. Like, are you allowed to?
Well, no, it's if
compete
your
outside?
RAF uses like a USADA testing pool.
That's not my question. I know they don't. My question is, are you allowed to compete outside of the USADA umbrella of?
I believe so.
I've heard like the opposite in the past. Like they don't want you to be competing.
Why wouldn't you be
So
able to?
if you get sanctioned or you get the penalty and you're not in your banned from USADA and now you do something that's not under the USADA umbrella, you think they're going to punish you further?
I don't know if they punish you further. I don't know who I remember this happening to, and it was like, no, they don't want you to do anything. So I don't know if that's true. Maybe we could find that out.
Yeah, I feel like they can't stop you legally from.
But then
doing
I don't
something
think
under
they
the
should be
umbrella.
able to. Yeah.
But then it's like, well, then they don't let you back in, or that just makes it a permanent suspension. I don't know.
Well, even without knowing like specifics, and this is just me like guessing, if Brooks is suspended, you still have Bo Nichols' MMA gym like
Right there.
in State College where he could just probably train there and guys could go there to train with him. So I would imagine like if he still wants to wrestle, he could still train as much as he wants and find a way around it. But yeah,
That's just kind of what I was saying though. Unless Raf or Habib or something becomes extremely prominent in the next year, like 3 years of just, I don't want to call it halfway training, but not like
Uninspired training.
uninspired training is different. It's different when we see a guy who coaches and wrestles with the guys every day, but then says, I'm coming back now to wrestle. They're not the same guy that they were when they were like, no, I am training to be a world and Olympic champion.
Yeah. Here's a question. Is world gold better than Olympic bronze?
Yeah, if neither makes another world team, which I don't think is going to be the case.
Yeah, it's better. It's gold.
So if Brooks gets suspended, doesn't come back, Trent Hidley, more credentialed.
Yeah. I would, but man, dude, imagine throwing Brooks in that Khabib card.
I know. That's what I was thinking about.
Sign him up.
And Sadulayev.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Okay. Well, there's your answer, Meat Market. All right, Randall Goldsworthy. Does your soul feel better after seeing Russia have a down year under Sargush? There is no one I would rather see lose.
Yeah, he's caught some pain. It does feel better. I don't know. Sargush is kind of like, he does seem like he has kind of more of a chill vibe. He's not as obnoxious as like Tadiev was in the corner.
Yeah, I didn't get any like supervillain vibes from Sargush during this tournament. Maybe it was because this World's Russia was kind of down and he made a bad call or so, and he wasn't like boasting like the way Tadiev would kind of carry himself. So
He was my supervillain for a while, and then a lot of guys passed that.
Having not competing obviously is a big difference than just being in the corner, and then when the team doesn't do all that great, it's like, I don't really feel the soul being made better after they lose.
Yeah, but I just don't like Russia, so I'm happy when they lose.
Tough tournament.
They're reeling. That is, I mean, geez.
That's got to be the worst tournament in the ever.
That's why Tadiev is calling for Mamishvili to step down.
I'm actually serious when I say ever.
Yeah.
Since the
84.
Yeah. Since like the breakup of the Soviet Union, because I think they kind of struggle a couple years after.
There was like as soon as the unified team, the Soviet team, was no longer, there were a ton of transfers and just guys like randomly wrestling for all over because there was no money. I mean, Russia was completely broke in the 2000s, and they tried to get
politics, please.
Yeah, they tried to get. I think I read that they gave like a smuggling license, or basically like you control like the vodka and cigarettes trade, and they gave that to the sports ministry just so they could raise some money to try to like get back and get their winning ways back.
92, it looks like they had 3 champs.
But then 93, 94, they didn't really have anything. And then 95, they kind of started up again with Satiev.
Yeah, Buvaisar brought him back. There's Tadiev's brother, Elbrus.
Cool. Yeah, I remember Elbrus.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's always good when they lose because it's not often.
Okay. More Trent questions from Grady Hamilton.
Love Trent.
Yep.
We love Trent.
Who could we see challenging Trent and Kyle at 92, 97 next year for the world team spot?
I mean, when you think about it, Trent was challenged en route to making this team. Josh Barr gave him 2 very competitive matches. Like Josh Barr's standing. He's our U23 rep, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Penn State has like 6 or 7
Yeah.
ways.
Josh Barr is super good at. I mean, he's good at folk style. Obviously, made the finals, but he's really good at freestyle. The guy he lost to, the Russian he lost to, is really good. Almost beat Gasimpour. I mean, I think Josh Barr. I think Justin Rademacher should he go 97 or 92 kilos? It would seem like that would make sense. I don't feel like he's ready to challenge Kyle. But he was also Trent's training partner.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, but that happens. David Taylor was Jaden Cox's training partner in 2016. These things happen. So, who else? I mean, does AJ Ferrari ever enter the freestyle scene?
He did do Olympic trials in Dallas.
21. Yep. So
Kevin Mulder in the chat says Buchanan and Cardenas to challenge Trent.
could Cardenas losing to Bo Nickel post 4-year layoff or 3-year layoff, whatever it was. That
Yeah. Mike Mock just beat the Russian that Trent wrestled, right?
yeah. But I feel like
Trent didn't have too many issues with
no.
Mock when he wrestled him this year.
But yeah, I could see Buchanan maybe. I wish we had seen him this year, but maybe he ends up being that guy. I feel like Trent's got a lot of momentum now,
Yeah.
and he's getting better
But momentum's not real, so.
individually.
Yeah, also challenging kind of leaves you a lot of room to say, like, well, this guy's going to challenge him, but
Sure.
still put your money on Trent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next
All right.
question.
Okay. All right. This guy, Ralph D. Nyberg. After Worlds, what non-USA participants do you want to see compete in RAF?
All the good ones.
All the good ones.
All the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, personal favorites. I feel like there's a lot of 74 matches you can make, 74 kilo matches.
Obviously, putting Musakaev in the mix just because.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it is the guys that that didn't wrestle at Worlds. You want to see
Higuchi.
Jamalov.
Jamalov, take on Takahashi.
Jamalov, full-time tourist now, I'm worried.
He kind of is. He's running on the beach. He's training.
Running on the beach.
He had injury.
Yeah, that's the first sign.
He had surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But like Ray Higuchi, even
Oh, no.
Oh,
Ono, Mamadov. I want to see him against Amuzad again. Yeah.
Man, you got to have. If you don't have strict weigh-in rules for Amazon, don't even book it. He's gonna kill you.
The Iranian Pro League, I think, is starting up soon, in a couple weeks.
Cool.
Maybe. And I've heard we might get to see our first look at Yazdani 97.
Oh boy.
That is
Yes.
potentially on the table.
Cool. Next.
Okay. We got another start bench cut from Avery Lynch, and this is upper body attacks. Headlock throw, arm spin, hip toss.
So you got to start headlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, hip toss. I mean, who's hitting hip tosses?
Yeah, you got to
It just doesn't happen. Pat Downey's the last guy I think I saw hit a hip toss.
I'm partial to the hip toss, though. I may decide to cut arm.
This is your
Oh.
arsenal, and it's your team.
Yeah.
When you got the haunch power to hit the hip toss.
Yeah.
I like an arm throw, but if it's just the arm spin, I always felt like that was kind of like a not cheap move, but it's like, all right, spins around.
I don't know. I've only seen one of these.
Chong Song begs to differ.
Yeah.
I like Chong Song as well.
I think I'll sing it again. I would say the arm spin, I feel like you see that more working the most. So I'm actually starting that over the headlock.
Come on, son.
The headlocks, no.
You
But
also get the finish with the headlock.
I made a
That's-
lot of money on my headlock
yeah.
Yeah.
my day.
When you hit that clean and then you just sit up with it and you're
Yeah.
just squeezing the head and arm.
You're literally throwing away maybe the best NCAA final of all time.
What's that?
Darren Caldwell, Brent Metcalf.
I know. I'm just saying, here more the last 10 years, if I'm running a team that's really competitive, I've seen arm spins take down a lot of good guys.
See, I'm thinking
Jordan
about
Burroughs.
this from an entertainment perspective.
Okay. We're different angles
Yeah.
we're taking this from.
Yeah.
I'm going starting the headlock, cutting, hip toss, benching, arm spin.
Okay. At least it's on your team. Because here's what's going to happen on your team. Arm spin is going to outwork the headlock, and it's going to end up being your starter.
I've already cut the arm spin, so that's not my concern anymore.
All right, good one, Avery.
All right, Mystic Matt. What is over the line when it comes to trash talk in professional sports from athletes or fans?
Well, I don't know.
Just being really mean, calling me fat.
Yeah.
Pawpaw, is Pawpaw over the line?
Yes, also.
No,
making fun of
Papa
my
is
age.
so under the line. So this is Mystic Matt is asking this because of a conversation about Zahid Valencia sort of talking trash on Gassimpor and said he's too small and he's not the king anymore. And, I think that's well in the fairway for reasonable trash talk, even though it is kind of in some ways it's a sort of a stray because Gassimpor doesn't say anything about anyone negatively. Like they don't talk trash.
Somebody has to throw the first punch.
That's true. But you know, and I think the Iranian fans are so aggressive and really annoying that I could see it's like overflow from that. So kind of like it's like one of the reasons, you know, you can't stand the Yankees or Cowboys is like their fans are just the freaking worst, right? So
Yeah, I hate both those teams.
yeah, horrible. So it could be something like that. But what's over the line? I don't know. I think you know it when you see it. What's a recent example of trash talk? I mean, you know, Carstracci's a good example of over the line.
Yeah.
He goes over the line with his trash talk.
Strong words.
I think
It was more like with pictures, though, like Photoshop.
No, he also talks trash.
He
He
did
did
do an
say he was
amazing
going to spit in
Photoshop.
Jordan Burroughs' face.
Yeah.
He's done a couple Photoshops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think, you know,
If Photoshop involved, it's probably not good.
yeah. If it involves the sport and you're just saying he's not on my level and, you know, I'm going to beat you up in the ring or, you know, on the mat, that's one thing. I haven't seen it, but getting personal, talking about people's family, like that's not going to be
Yeah,
fun.
family's no good, obviously.
Just observing it is like, eh.
Although,
Again, from an entertainment perspective, it adds juice.
well, everything adds juice. If there was a murder related to it, it would add juice. It doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Not all juice is worth the squeeze.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I don't know why I think the Adesanya like pointing at the kid and like
That's family.
I know. I
Kill
don't.
this kid.
Well, didn't the kid do it to him?
Yes.
First?
Yeah.
So
But
he started it.
But I like that Adesanya said no. I'm 100% petty. Like he's not being like he wasn't even like oh the kid started. He's like no I'm just being really petty right now. Fans. I mean, fans. I see over the line. It gets over the line. Y'all are over the line. A lot of y'all. None of the listeners.
No, not the wise and handsome listeners that we have tuning into every show, but sometimes you see it online.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
I want to slightly encourage more athletes to talk trash that I have no affiliation to.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing. It is sports. It's entertaining. It's not, you know.
Just get up to the line. Just don't go over it.
Yeah.
I just, I like a little extra hot sauce.
You like that spice.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed is that the Iranian fans, I mean, they're the most brutal, right? They go after everybody, or they'll
Well, their own guys too.
their own guys, but they will say that their Iranian wrestlers' celebration is very cultural. So, like when Gazimpur is rubbing people's heads after he texts them, or if Muzad is dancing and doing the belt or whatever he's doing, that's total. Oh, that's a cultural dance. It's fine. It's very
Oh.
respectful.
Bit of a
So
double
when they do
But then-
disrespectful stuff, they
but
can
then
say
if-
it's cultural.
If Zahid just says, "Oh, he's too small," that is like a crossing the line.
Oh yeah, that Gazimpur one was insane. Yeah, what are we talking about?
When you did the head rub post and then I commented on it, very nice, Pat, very respectful.
Yeah.
I get likes from like Iranian fans.
They're like, yeah,
They're
exactly.
Still on that, thinking it's like serious or it's definitely not.
Clearly patronizing.
Also, it is actually cultural though. The Iranians kiss, so like they'll beat somebody and then kiss them on
then
like the
smooch
border.
them,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's
too
not.
far.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then that's not talking trash, but I'm saying that it's like a cultural thing. But I would still, if I
Yeah, how come
just
they don't
lost
ki-
to an Iranian,
They don't ever try to kiss when they're losing. they openly weep on the mat and act like children. So I don't know.
There's some theatrics.
Yeah,
culturally though,
yeah.
it's cultural.
Just know.
Anything that we don't like that they do, they can just say, "Oh, it's just the culture." That's fine.
Yeah.
And when Carter Stracci's pissing on grave, it's just
That's,
cultural.
that's Carter's culture.
That's Pennsylvania culture.
Yeah. He uses Photoshop. That's
from
more,
Erie.
That's more culture.
Erie, PA.
All right.
It's different up there.
Lunsford Loves Wrestling asks, "Does Penn State get 10 All-Americans again?"
Probably. They're heavyweight's the question.
Yeah.
They're less likely to do it this year than
Than last
last
year.
year.
I think the safe money might be on no.
Mm-hmm.
History would say
History would say no, and without seeing Marisol at heavyweight against the field yet, he looked decent at U20s, but
decent.
Let's see. We got him ranked.
if I had to lock in one right now, I would lock in no.
Yeah, I would too, because 41 is, Braden or Nagao maybe. Like, if they're 50-50 to place,
Mm-hmm.
which maybe they're not. Maybe they're higher than that. But that's still,
You're still on and if it's a yes/no question.
I mean, if they were both, if if Braden and Nagao and Cole were both 60% to place, then it's less likely that they would both.
Right.
So therefore, no. But they certainly can.
Yeah.
And this team could be better than last,
Are they going to set the record again?
Why not? Just make it a little annual tradition until they get 10 national
10
champs.
champs, and then we just stopped it following the sport.
Yeah, stop watching.
That means wrestling has been solved. We're done.
Okay. You liked this one. Do you want me to ask it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. From this guy, do you think folk style can implement big move scores? Would that in turn help the development of Greco in the U.S.?
No.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
No, they can't implement big move scores.
Well, they can't. They've implement. You can get 7 big move scores, 7-point big move scores. But I mean, yeah, no, I don't think that would help. Unfortunately, the development of Greco.
Yeah, that's not something that rulebook tweaks are gonna really make a difference in.
I do kind of wish you could get points for a big throw where you don't gain control. Like if you just hit like a lat drop and just toss them, but they go to their
Big
bag.
correct
Style
throw
points.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, not a correct throw. Like in freestyle, if you just hit a 4 but don't cover, you get 4 points. It's not a correct
Yeah.
throw. If they land in danger,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You just-
Just make the biggest difference between folk style and freestyle. Just implement that.
yeah, maybe.
a feet to back.
Yeah, if you do a feet to back, but you can't just because of how a takedown is called
Yeah.
in folk style.
And also, it's good to note that there is basically no feet to back in Greco, apart from parterre,
Yeah, you don't see.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
rare.
doesn't even exist.
yeah.
Also, I do want to say
Say it.
I don't like criteria being first. I like criteria. I don't like criteria first one being highest amplitude because no one in the history of wrestling goes for a 4-pointer like when criteria is not on the mind, like in the first period, because like this might give me criteria later on.
Yeah, I just think it's.
I don't know. I kind of think it is a thing. Like for the North Koreans, them having so many big moves in their arsenal, it's like, no, this is like a cheat code.
Yeah, but to me, it's like you're rewarded sufficiently by having 4-point or even a 5-point move, and having that extra criteria advantage isn't really changing anybody's game plan.
Right.
They're already incentivized enough to hit these big 4s. And I would just simplify it just because that's something, it's just the easy thing for people to complain
And
about.
it's hard to remember a lot of times when you get into those high scoring matches, like, oh, wait, does he have 2 4s or was it a 4 and a 2? Like,
Yeah.
I've always said first point gets criteria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
like
what I
that.
would do.
That'd be fine.
Make it so.
There we go.
All right, now we just solved wrestling.
Fixed it. Anything else,
I think that's it.
Johnny? Cool. Well, it's 11:28. We just do this
Last
show.
2 minutes. Speaking of ties and criteria, I did pull this into the doc because it did make me laugh
Shane.
last night. Just a classic Shane. He tweeted last night, really? A tie? A tie with like 8 question marks? Not many things in sports worse than a tie.
What if he's just talking about the dress code and like just saw a broadcaster wearing a tie?
Yeah.
No, he's a big tie guy.
Yeah. Buddy hates ties.
Yeah, well, that's why you should like criteria because it breaks ties. When
There's never a
criteria is involved, then there is no tie score.
No one's ever tied.
Yeah.
We love that.
It is funny that like NFL games can just end in a tie and everybody just forgets
Very
that.
bizarre.
And when it shows up again, people are like, "Wait, those are the
It
rules."
does feel
Another
like a waste
reason-
of like 4 hours when it happens. It's like, oh man.
Another reason why it is kind of funny, so I kind of like it. But just implement the college overtimes. They're so much better.
It's so awesome. I've heard. I used to hear people like complain about it. I was like, it is like I would say college overtime, NCAA football overtime is the best overtime of all overtimes. It's
Yes.
so awesome.
It is. And now with like the 2-point conversions thrown in too, so it can't go
Yeah.
forever. It's great.
So it can't go forever. Yes.
And then
No, sometimes it was sick when it would go forever.
That even and
As
then
long as they
it's
were
like,
scoring.
dude, 6 overtimes. There was one last year. I forget which one it was. Maybe a Georgia game.
Oh yeah, there was.
player stats go crazy when that happens.
Yeah.
It's like I had a casual 8-touchdown game.
I watch so much more football now because of Caleb. I really did not watch that much. And once wrestling starts, I'll watch way less. But
Yeah, this is that month or so of college ball and some
See,
NFL.
college or pro or both?
He loves them both. If you
Loves them both?
NFL Dubs is sort of a misleading.
I should have known. NFL Dubs.
But he posts a lot of
A lot of college too.
he loves
on
college.
NFL Dubs.
He loves it. Yeah, he's a little. I sort of
The
explained
full name NFL Dubs.
NFL. Yeah, pull it up here at the end. You
NFL Dubs.
Why
with
we
a Z?
Z with a Z. NFL_Dubs
Oh, under.
27.
A lot of times we kind of dunk or clown on a lot of wrestling fans who don't care at all about seniors because we're like, how can you not care? Like, this is better, undeniably. It's the professionals. But I also get it because I love college
Look
football
shorts.
way more than professional.
Oh my
Professional.
gosh.
Yeah, look how many he's made.
He's got the classic.
He's a pirate, dude. You raised a pirate.
I mean, I think
This is our business
No,
model here.
the NFL doesn't care. They don't care. I mean, if he gets it,
Ooh, he's got 1K.
yeah, dude, he's got some that popped off.
Right next to 6.
Yeah. he's
Wait till wrestling
Ooh,
season. He's
2.3K.
becoming wrestling Dubs.
Well, then I mean, I will sue my son. No, but
Take him for every dollar.
This is all in like the last like 4 or 5 days. There's like 50 some videos.
Man, is he addicted to the views now?
He's like, oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, dude. He's like, that video got 9,700 views. That was just like crack to him because he's like, dude, it's just overnight. It just popped
Number
off.
machine go up.
He's like, everything went up.
Welcome to the content game, little one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, you got Bobby. His header is just our dog.
Oh, Bobby.
I
Bobby.
wonder what NFL Dubs 1 through 26 was already taken.
Is that Lamar?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I thought he liked the Chiefs.
He does. I think he just didn't want to. I think he thought maybe Lamar's more popular. Who knows?
And Patrick Mahomes?
He says he's a Lamar Jackson super fan. He's not. I don't know what kind of game he's running here.
Sports Beaters for life. He can never stop now.
Yeah.
Or you? I'm sorry.
Dude, he loves sports. I think he could. 17 subscribers. That's a little pop. Let's see if we can get that to 25 by Thursday's show.
Let's see. Oh, FloWrestling's already subscribed.
Yeah, he's like, tell all your friends at Flow to subscribe.
That's a very schizophrenic set of subscriptions that we have there.
Yeah, Stephon Mises, Dr.
Dr. Do.
NFL Dubs 27, Oklahoma State.
Grappler Kingdom.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
He got doubles of the pub. So now the rest is in your hands, Caleb.
Yeah.
Make your own way.
Can't get you over any more than we already did.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell him also, like, subscribers on YouTube don't really matter that much. It's just like, yeah, that's not how it really works. All right, anyways, we'll go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to be back Thursday, regular time. A reminder, Ben Askren will be on the show. Probably at the start, first 30 minutes with Ben. Will be great to catch up with him. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A lot coming down the pipe for college wrestling. 1 week we have the bracket reveal show. Thanks so much. We will see you Thursday. Goodbye.